You missed me clicking the level up button on a few characters. Oh, what's my money? Okay. I don't know what floor I'm going to need it by, but I'm going to need to probably buy this at some point for what's her face? Realistic is buying a bunch of evasion. It's a tempting idea. I gotta do this, go wriggle. You know, we're probably not gonna go against another fire boss for a bit. That being said, it's probably just fine to casually keep fire on her. Safe. That glow crystal, magic mine. And HP. Who wants that? Nobody? Inariko? Keep that fire resist on her too. Okay, I think I did all the exploration of the first 4 floors I need to. Yeah, there's that FOE that will probably just beat the piss out of me if I go touch it again. So how about we don't do that? And I think we're going to floor 5. Let's what nature tech? Let's like wriggle on the front line. Let's pull out and that's a lot of physical attackers, so that's a dedicated magic attacker. Pull out Rumia. Cut the rock. Oh, these two? Now beat each other to death so I don't have to beat you guys to death. Because like I don't want to have to fight you guys again. I just fought you guys. Back. Hey, actually, I got to stage 5 like before, or floor 5 before you guys, because I got here like yesterday. I just kind of like left to do some backtracking, so I'm just better. That's yeah, I agree with Rainbow here. This matter. Why does this matter? Okay, well, let's think about this one. So, Boko had fire magic. He was a magic attacker with a lot of fire, which I currently lack. I do lack. I would like another magic attack, and I have a distinct lack of fire. Is notable. That being said, Kaguya was like the mind-piercing nukes. That was interesting. He also had like Buddha's stoned bowl to like give someone else a turn. That being said, Aya has that ability now. Oh, I don't know which one I like more as a character, and I don't know which one I want more right now. Is one of these characters like overpowered in this game? Because like if so, I might take them, but otherwise, I think I'm leaning Moko here. Unless there's like a really good reason to like pick Kaguya. Also, if I have to fight one of them again later, I feel like I'd rather fight Kaguya than Moko. Not overpowered. Yeah, but okay, now that you're saying that, it's making me hesitate. Yeah, I could argue that Reimu last game wasn't overpowered, although I would still use the term overpowered because she was really, really, really good. I mean, I could also just let rip the dice. The dice of truth, like I did with the chests previously. They take me by the hand. I'm gonna be stuck here for a minute if I don't do this. Okay, I'm a little intrigued by what you say. Very different roles because last game they were similar. I guess Kaguya was more nuky, and Moko was more bulky in terms of like what they were. But I feel like they had very similar rules. There was one of them as like magic. There's like big magic damage. Like I said, Moko was definitely a bit more on the bulk side of like your maid, and Kaguya was super frail physically. Like how different do their roles get? I guess that's my question. Because unless there's like an obvious answer, I was about to pick Moko, and then I realized I'm about to roll this dice. Polar opposites, really? Okay, I'm rolling the dice. If it's Kaguya's the okay, I'm gonna complain about this real quick. Why is Kaguya the option on the left and Moko's the option on the right when Moko's on the left and Kaguya's on the right? Explain that one to me. But since Kaguya's the option on the left, 1, 2, or 3, I get Kaguya. 4, 5, or 6, I get Moko. I got a 2. Kaguya it is. Sorry, Moko. I wanted my fire magic, but we're taking Kaguya. The dice has spoken. What can I say? I also don't have. If I had like a much stronger like for both of these characters, like I like both of them, but one of them was like my favorites. I'd definitely pick them over the other. But I definitely like them pretty equally. Back. And she's gone. Yeah, let's go see what she does. I probably know what she does. Yeah, very low HP pool. Good MP pool. Okay, ailment resistances. Really good elemental resistance. Four spells. Yep, that makes sense. Good magic, good mind. Not as bad HP as I kind of thought. Probably better in this game. Not the fastest. Let's see. Let's look at the cream of the crop. MP, magic, and mind. Okay, all enemies mystic. This attack was. Wait, she had 5 attacks last game. But that attack was non-elemental last time. I don't think non-elemental magic attacks exist in this game, actually. Now that I think about it. I haven't seen any. Cost 4. This one's... these are all enemies. She doesn't have her buff in this game. This is all enemy spirit. Reduces defense and increases her own stats. I wonder by how much. That's interesting. That's also expensive, however. Nature. That's not a true cure, but it does cure herself. That's about what it was last game. Beat another spirit. Yep. Four-Eye Barrage. There are one or more residents of Iante in the front. By Iante. Increased by 7% per resident. These are excluded. Who counts as the Iante residents? Kaguya, Raisin, and Aaron? Is Tay in this game? I doubt it. But you can get 14%, 28% to all stats. Seems niche. Especially right now when I don't have any of them. It's turn, 75% chance MP. Will ignore 90% of the enemy's hold up. I don't like how RNG that is, but hot damn. 75% to ignore 90. That's a lot. Fire damage is reduced. That's weird that like you'd have this, because I expect like Moko to have that. Well, maybe she does too. Who knows? She has the same ability that Minariko has. He's increased by 66 at the back. That's interesting. Kaguya. Damn, girl, you have no HP. Who needs that when you have magic? I feel like I'm just... Oh, that does drain her MP, though. But that does seem super busted, though. 90% of their defense? I think I want to save up for that. Okay, now the eternal problem of Labyrinth and Touhou. My least favorite part of the game. What do I take out? Because I really want to use Parsi, because she's the new character. But I feel like the two characters I want to remove are Chen and Kogasa and Parsi. But I want to use them because they're new. Their world, I get rid of Wriggle? Maybe I do the Wriggle strat. Where I don't use Wriggle like normally, but I might pull her up for like boss fights. Because she's generally better for those than normal fights. I'll keep Chen. I'll keep Chen for now. I think I'll do that, where I save Wriggle for boss fights. Because poison is pretty useful against them, generally speaking. Listen, I loved making Chen work in the last game, so I'm all aboard for trying to make her work again. I know I just said I'm benching Wriggle, but... Oh, man, though. But her art is so cute in this game. Oh, no. I mean, to be honest, what if I benched Marissa? What's that? Hold up. Can I get that HP recovery rate? Who cares for that? Give it to Komad. Nope, she already has something. Still give it to her. You can take the money, Jen. Ah, I hate this, the eternal struggle. Dude, it's so rough when you have 40 characters and it's like, who do you use? You want to use everyone. It's like, I just have to comment and say, I love this art. Is the thing nice? Yeah. Art is so good though. Like generally, she's not good. I mean, she might be good, fine for natural exploration. To be honest, my like go-to answer here would be to get rid of Aya, but I feel like you'd thrill me if I got rid of Aya, so I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna do. Momiji's new, but I'll do this for now. For now, we can always change as time goes on. What do I want my front line to? Let's get Kage out here. I want to use her. That's an FOE. Maybe it's time to contemplate your life choices. I mean, I could just leave the dungeon, but since losing isn't actually a bad thing... Like, is there any... There's no consequence for losing, right? Rainbow, stare into that sunset. Oh, we got a sea bug. Beat the shit out of this first. Let's beat something we can actually beat first. Great hits, boys. Great hits. Are you alive? Now you're dead. Face me! Isn't that the same enemy that was on the last floor? Kind of disappointing. I'm not going to bother switching out. I don't stand a chance. Ah, you know, I didn't think about it, but now that you say it, this is definitely a sea lamprey. Yo, Kage is broken against this thing? Hold up. Piercing its defense? And then super effective damage? Almost won that because of Kage. The hard carry. Okay, that didn't go well. There's a way to increase MP easily. I was gonna say, like, just 75%. I mean, that RNG is honestly gonna be infuriating at times. That's gonna get me killed at some point. I already know it. There's gonna be a bat, but 90% defense. Good grief! I didn't reswap my party around. Nice, Parsi. Let's go on with this party on like a normal fight that isn't gonna one-shot every single character. Although I say that, to be honest, Kagi will probably get one-shot by some things if I'm not careful. What the? Okay, there's a level 18 boss. I'm level 17, so I can definitely gain some stats. Forgot this is row base. Nice death, although it probably didn't matter. It does just chew through her MP is the issue. That did nothing to that slug. Hello? Can someone hit this guy? Hello? Literally terrored and everything. Good grief! Accuracy 100. Okay, here's what we're doing. Yeah, I'm getting fed up. Switch on the girl that makes me accurate so we can hit everything. Good grief, that thing was annoying. Now we just need Momiji in the party at all times for that accuracy. Hey, we can get through. That's cool. Means this is probably like the way to the next floor or something. Let's just make sure we get the kill. If he buffed his defenses, maybe I wouldn't be in a rush, but he buffed his attacks. So let's just make sure we get that kill. Not try to do anything too cheeky. These slugs are in them. They're weak to fire. How much damage is? A lot. Nice. Copy of what? Something of everything? Yo, we just got everything. Take me to these items. That just killed them. I was actually kind of surprised. Thought those dudes on the top would be bulkier than that. What we got? Repulsion Orb. That's heavy to all attacks. That's... I'm gonna throw it on cheer now. The combo. Low and heavy. Cripple them. Or speed down plus heavy. Yo, we got mouse. It's been a while. What are you talking about, Raymu? It's been like 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks. It's been like a week and a half. We got mouse going? Wow, look, it's the same. I've never seen that message before. That's a crazy message, you. Whew. I haven't seen that thing look copy and pasted from a different thing. Also, we got a drunk ice spirit. That's you know, let me just click off for a second. Account created 5 minutes ago. Hmm. Let me just quickly do this. And then we do a quick report, and then hit the quick ban, and Oh, yeah, man. I appreciate bots though. Temporarily, even if it was only for like 2 minutes, it does temporarily increase the average view count. I do appreciate that. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program. That did no damage. That killed Chen. I guess Chen is paper thin. We are low on some. So let's do like this. Get a Ruma out here. Get Parsi out here. Get a. Let's go. Big speed. Big damage. If that is true, did that freeze the capture? Weird. Oh, you can see me now. It was weird that froze the capture. Like, that didn't do that on my end. Why did I put Chino here? She sucks versus these guys. Just paralyze them. Yeah, I said that she sucks. She actually did like half damage to them. But turns out Parsi is actually really good against those guys. Yeah, you're kind of worthless on this floor. Let's get Aya. Take me to your item. Yeah, baby. Eternal ice. That was it. I came all this way for some ice. Solid job, Percy. That's some hard to melt. Ooh. Yeah, but why get the hard to melt ice when I could get the eternal ice? I don't need to attack to waste my MP on the small guys, because Parsi just grudges them. Have like one more grudge? Yeah, I'm just gonna walk. Pew pew. Hey, room you didn't. Oh. Okay, Parsi, I gotta throw you back though. Get Marissa some lovin'. That immediate action that Aya gets is pretty cool, isn't it? Got a Kukri? No, I'm not a big fan of Kuk stuff. And them Japanese and their NTR, unbelievable. It's a good item. Attack magic, speed, debuff resist. You make use of all the stats. You have to composite it. Both you and Chirno are the ones who composite. The only thing that's over here? Walk down the path, thank you. I was about to be like, oh, I'll just use Parsley's thing, but then I realized, ooh, I put her in the back line. That was not the attack I meant to use. Oops. Nature Fragment. Grief, how big is this floor? Give me something good. Azu's. I already had one of those, right? What item was that? Eva for this? Surely she did. What I was gonna say. Why'd she actually hit though? That's a lot of paralysis. Fortunately, I had never missed it. Why does this row-based attack cost 2? Now that I think about it, isn't that kind of absurd? Miss. Yeah, you're going to the back. Okay, at least this area loops a lot, so I'm not doing that much backtrack. At least I know this isn't a boss, because this looks very boss-esque with this walkway here. Yo, did Marissa just ma'am Reimu? I don't like that. That's a returnable spot. Miss. Damn it! I even put Momiji in the party. Him with the eyeball, Kogo, so keep getting with the eye. Ooh, item. Piece of magic armor. Kind of weird that there's 2 events like this. Why is like their event as a barrier? Kill. Unfortunate. I don't particularly have a good way to kill him outside of concentrating. Holy crap, what is that MP recovery? It's not that high. I think it's just because there's... You have no MP recovery. I also didn't give her any equipment. Yeah, her speed is that, yeah. Yeah, assume that after fact. Oh, hello. I'm just gonna assume that's another lamprey. Excuse me, what are these barriers? Kari! I do not like you. I'm just gonna assume it's another lamprey and that I have no chance of... I was about to go fight this guy because he's so far away, but he's so close to the front. I think I'm gonna... I'm not gonna fight him yet. My average level is still 17, so I can go back when I'm done exploring, level up, and then go fight him. Oh, hello, Snai. You're not joining me, you punk. Nice, we actually hit the slug this time. I don't want to risk going into that boss when I have a very large, I have a very large chain going on right now. You're finding aim? Like, sure, it would allow me to get better rewards, but... Do I even want to kill the lampreys for Mystia to join my party? Because then I'm going to have to cut another party member. Miss. 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 There, oh, good grief, Parsi, that was 2k damage. Parsi decided to take things into her own hands and not miss. Why do you go through the walls? Seems unfair. Miss. Miss the enemy I didn't expect to miss. 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 Nope, didn't miss. Yeah, we're starting to run low on some TPs here. We got a recomp. Oh, this is down a floor. I didn't realize that. Got it. Oh, I heard board barriers. I was expecting like Yukari. Satoru is not the person that came to mind. That is art. Hands out. Unique. Pure. Is it Seija? Is she even a part? Was she even out by the time this game came out? Keep exploring while we are still around. Nope. Pew pew. I shouldn't have ripped the second. Actually, these guys. Miss. But Kagyu didn't miss. That's what mattered. Why are there so many lampreys? Surely Rumia just kills this guy, right? Yeah, I'll go for a debuff just to help. Got a rock? What? There's 10,000 or more money can pass. What is this? Who do you think you are, June? Trying to be like, only the rich may proceed? Excuse you? Guess we're saving money. Great job, Rumia. She didn't miss. Moonlighto. Jen. Yeah, what if I want to hit the barrier, though? Like, what if I want to go see Ren? That was the wrong row. But she missed anyway. Miss. He lived on one? You kidding me? He's dead, though. Wait, hold up. No, good. Goodbye, Rumia. Buddy, screw off. Wind, sand. We're just gonna keep walking just to get the chain, finish it off. We'll spend her MP because she's leaving. I didn't explore this spot. Let's go hit this up, I guess. Shoes of happiness. Oh, who wants some shoes? Kagi wants shoes. XP acquisition rate. Yeah, but if I want Chen to go even further beyond. Because, you know, she doesn't have enough XP as, like, she is, so clearly she needs more. Yeah, well, okay. I assumed they had similar EXP curves to what they were last game, and that was, you know, what they were. But clearly, Chen needs more XP. To offset the fact that her stat growth is mid at best. Hello? That's a lot of slugs. Momiji does kind of beat them, though. Except for that one. Buddy. Buddy. Level 20 boss down here. Yo, there's a relay right before this boss. Boss that blocks the next floor, too. Yo, my average level is 10. Or no, 11. I can't read. A lot of coral gems. Oh, shit. Good enough to kill. Yeah, normally I'd leave right now, but there is a reward. There is an achievement for dying like 12 times, so I'll just let myself die. I'm not gonna go out of my way to like get that achievement, but I don't have a good method to kill you right now. Ugh. What if we can't inflict terror and then Parsi just like or just do that. Surely this deals enough damage. That still did like 2k damage. Okay. That attack is just Giga Nuke. Get out here, Chen. You're on the front. You're on the front lines. Clearly where you belong. There goes Chen. Average level of 5. Let's go. Oof, that did not much damage. That's a lot. Mercy is dead. Okay, we can probably win one more battle with these two. Probably does depend a bit on what that battle is. I didn't realize Parsi was technically still alive. Okay, we got one more battle on us. Maybe. Maybe he might be pushing it. My god, yeah, you gotta land some hits here. Okay, it's still winnable. Nope, it's probably not winnable. That's a lot of treasure chest keys. That's a lot of levels. Actually, you're gonna have to down. I forgot Nazareth even joined the party. Oh my goodness. I'll be right back in a second. I'm gonna grab some milk. I got some strawberry milk. Something I wanted to drink. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go do the 2 boss fights. And then go to the 2 boss fights, try to fight the lampreys, and then call it there for the night. Quarter after 10, so I don't want to be up for too long. If I don't, like, first try the boss fights, I might just call it. Who am I kidding? You don't need more. Your mind is 762. Good grief. I know I gave her some mind equipment. Still. God damn, Parsi. Am I blind? Where's Nazareth? I swear I went this far down. Okay, let's for this first. Nazareth. Her HP seems so-so. Element resistances are kind of poor. Elemental resistances are okay. Three spells. Stats are kind of so-so. They're not bad, but... okay, evasion. So look at this. Mind speed evasion. That seems weird. Damage with high defense well. It means it probably has a good piercing formula. Multiplies the money drop rate. Interesting. Physical base. This one's wind attack. These are magic attacks? That's Parsi I'm looking at. Doubles the drop rate of any enemy it kills. Multiplies the experience received from any. So this one's like different element. That one's more piercing. This one's higher base damage. So she makes a good grinding pair with Renosuke. What I'm getting. I mean, just simply doubling the drop rate means that like grinding for. I mean, I don't know how much like grinding for equipment exists in this game, but I remember on floor 20 of last game sitting there grinding for equipment for a while. Having this ability would have been nice, so it'll probably be useful at some point, certainly. Users in front with Hijiri. Well, I wonder if Byakuran's in this game. I don't know if Byakuran's gonna appear, guys. Ooh, that's gonna be weird. I understand nothing of what this sutra is, but Byakuran has buffs, and Nazarene can inherit them. Sounds great. That's really useful right now. Damage against divine enemies. Who the hell? What the hell are divine enemies? You better fight angels later? Item drop rate after battles increased by 20%. That's really good. Again, for grinding purposes. Attacks or is attacked by enemy with buffs. I've seen that before. The enemy can act immediately. Increases base magic base value. Can either buff her magic or her speed. Seems interesting. They definitely sound nice for like, but again, it sounds like nice for like grinding purposes. The question is like, what are her actual like damage for? I don't want to spend that much money. I want to save up for that 10K. Maybe I should be spending some more. That was the money yet. Yeah, it says spend that much. Do I want to use Nazarene right? What if I try to keep her at least temporarily? What if I do something weird like this? And then we, question is, what are the things I'm about to fight? And who do I want my party for? I'm gonna do some bosses. I don't know if Nazareth. Let's take her out. I got 2 bosses. Do like this and this for like the starting lineup. I don't know if Kaguya's great. I don't know if Chen's great, but I'm gonna keep him. I don't know if Parsi's great. I don't know if Rumi is great. I don't know if Kagasa's great, but I want to keep them. They're fun. Check my passives here. That sounds solid. I think I want to grab that just so she recovers more, because she's slow, girl. Go and actually wait, gotta lower to level 18 for the first one. Realistically, what I should actually do sometimes for that is like be a bit more swap creative. Like, you know, maybe put like Chen up to like 20 and then like Kaguya down to 17, you know, now based on their like actual level up rate for the sake of that. Maybe. Let's open this chest first because we have the keys. Got tome. Got multiple. We got a lot of tomes. Okay, let's go. Let's go die. Oi, Reimu. It's a gem. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about these. Fire base. Nice retaliate, Wriggle. Nice job. Actually, wait, I should look. Probably weak to cold, but I should be careful about switching Chirno in. For the win, let's just do a normal attack. I don't want to like let him do an attack here. Luigi's attack is with a spirit. That was a good bit low. Let's try to get Chirno in. Get her out, just because I feel like having her in is a very risky idea. Early Aya can live a hit. A lot of damage. Did live the hit. Get the terror that I wanted. Gogasa dies here, she dies here. A lot of damage. This Gogasa is weak to fire. Get Kaguya. Especially where her mind is down, although Kaguya does just kind of pierce a lot of defense. Let's get Rumia in. Buffs. Magic down, that's probably fairly relevant. I shouldn't have done that. Weaknesses, let's just go for the big damage. Omichi lived because he did a weak attack, that's good. He did not deal that much. Amino Rico here. I didn't realize he was attacking, so more careful. Good thing I kept that fire resist on Wriggle. About to attack. Parsi has a lot of mind. Is this guy attacking with magic? Appears to be magic, because Parsi took no damage from that. Nice paralysis, Wriggle. Woo! I don't know how big of a paralysis is. Pretty small, actually, but a paralysis is a paralysis. Let's get Chen out here. While we have this time. Her out. Let's get Ayaya. The large box. Come on, get something good. That's a big roll. You're dead. Nice. Nice. Biggest sword ever? Okay, maybe I believe you. But is that really the biggest sword ever? Okay, fire gem, boom. One by one. I did not see what I got there. Okay, now we can bring everyone back up to max level. Yeah, boost yet, like any Kaguya gets one. I get some mine, sure. Oh, no wonder why I didn't see Nazrin the first time. If I press down on the right, I can't get it. I have to go to the left and then press down. What level was that? It was level 20, right? It was level 20. Okay, number 2. Come here. Good question. Who is it going to be? Hina? That was like one of the last people I was expecting to see. Dude, I just think a Hina spin though. I like the casual exploration music in the game, although I'm missing some of the boss fight music a little bit. That's such a cute sprite! Oh my gosh! Okay, neutral to nature. Stop off Wriggle. Let's see if she's vulnerable to poison. I'm gonna try, but like I feel like there is a chance she might not. Nope, she is. Okay, good. Go out. Let's do this quickly. Then let's swap Wriggle up for. What is she? More. Ooh, big weak to Spirit. That's good. Okay, damage, not bad. It's a lot of damage on Reimu. We can't get some terror on her. Speed debuff, maybe? Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, and we're getting everything. There's some tail, everything. She is... Ripple. Come on, Parsi. Big resist to dark. Is kind of unfortunate, but then again, this still usually does like big damage. Oh boy! Oh, is she gonna? Is this gonna be something like Yeah, okay. This is gonna be something like Yukari, where she's just gonna completely reverse everything. Okay, good to know. That wasn't actually as terrifying as I was expecting it. That being said, she reversed the debuffs, but the ailments are still perfectly. Let's get a bite off. I want to slow down. Good grief! Well, Aya is dead. Fine, let's go, gonna attacks. I think we want to slow down a little bit. Is this a fight where, like, one buff triggers that, or only so many buffs? That's the good question. Let's experiment. Let's learn. That's, I think she heavily debuffed herself because of that. One of those situations where, you know, Rumi is pretty good because she helped that. Yep, she moved all of them. She almost killed Rumia. She did not. Refresh that. I have no Tenchi to remove buffs. Maybe actually what I need to do is get a terror on her. Nope, that's not gonna work. The issue I see is you can't not play into it because she just AoE debuffed everybody, including herself. Is the what sort of drop is this? Didn't land any of them, so it doesn't matter. Probably deals a lot of damage. Indeed, it did deal a lot of damage. Excuse me, why do you get like 10 attacks in a row? She's 1 HP and is just spamming her attacks. I don't like it when bosses do that. Why don't they ever think about my feelings? Get some good get some good boxes off. Come on, Chen. Finish it off for the team. He's weak to fire. Let's do this. Could be able to get 2 attacks off, and it doesn't matter. Chen the hard carry. Clearly, Chen did all the work that fight. Let no one tell you otherwise. It's very specific triggers. Well, this is a situation where I'd love to be on the wiki right now, figuring out all the details of what causes her to do her things, but at the same time, why do that when I can just be great at the game and just beat her first try, no issue. No problem. It wasn't close at all. Wasn't even close at all. Never worried. I was never worried. Just calculate from the beginning. Hina now, that's cool. Oh, there's another tile past it. Trigger this warp point. Warp point's up here. That says level 40? That's curious. 50% in any ailment except poison. Oh, okay. What's her paralysis resistance? I wonder that. So, terror is not a bad idea as long as you can get rid of it with Parsi immediately. Guess what I'll do here is let's look at Hina. Okay, you were doing some weird things against me. Let's see what you can do. Ailment resistances are fine. Elemental resistances are high or low, pretty low generally speaking. 3 spells. Stats are fine. Pretty basic mage. Little slow, but we got here HP, Death, and Mind. Lowers the attack, Death, Mag, Mind, and speed of everyone on the battlefield. Doesn't deal any damage, but affects allies as well. The allies is technically weaker, but be careful with this. More debuffs the caster is affected by, the more damage the spell does. Moves all debuffs to the caster. Fire in a row. Strong damage and can inflict random debuffs. This seems like a cool combo, but it... I don't know. Usually with JRPGs, combos like this just... I mean, it's usually either like it's broken because the damage numbers are just so high, or it just becomes like too much work. It does seem like an interesting combo at least. It's also a fire attack, at the very least. Okay, what do we got up here? Lowers the chance for allies to be affected with the debuff. Ally... Okay, I mean, that's... Yeah, it's only active when she's in front. That's not bad. I think that's just solid, because debuffs are always prevalent. Affected by an ailment. Again, it's one of those, like, with Parsi that I think is like, eh. Usually affected by debuff. The debuffs are calculated as if they were buffs. Those buffs are calculated as double the effect that the debuffs had. Huh. I mean, she does, like, super buff herself and deal a lot of damage, but it's at the cost of her buddies. I mean, you can give her... Well, she has no debuff resistance, right? Yeah, it makes sense that she has no debuff resistance. I mean, you could play around that by giving your whole team debuff resistance except her, but that seems kind of niche. Concentrate to reduce the effect of debuffs on all in the front by 33%. Absorb the debuff. Interesting. It has heavy, silence, or terror. They're removed and just... I mean, that's just a good ability. Like, spinning more than usual. All stats are decreased except for stats that are already buffed. Character's so weird. Like, she has, like, a gimmick, but at the same time, everything she does plays for this gimmick. I don't know, I feel like this is one where I would really have to, like, play around and build around it and to, like, figure out, like, how I think. I don't know, it's interesting at the very least. Yeah, it's 6% per level. And it does, like, I know, the thing is, it's like, she can potentially, like, I feel like, with how many, like, increases and how many just, like, multipliers and stuff she can hit, like, she could hit a lot. It's just... Yeah, it's fair. It's an interesting way to look at it. Although once you get the skill points for it. Wait, can I get some level ups after that boss fight? I don't know. It seems like it could be good. The question is it going to be situationally good, or is it like consistently? That's I don't know. Well, regardless, I'm gonna hop off for the first thing I'm gonna do is go die to this thing one more time. Yeah, okay, she still did not live that. I couldn't get my death buff off. So, Yeah, I guess that's fair. Okay, something tells me that I'm not in a good position for this fight. Still? Oh yeah, get that mind drop, baby. Kill Komachi, don't kill Chirno. That's fine. Oh, I didn't get... Chirno, you failed me. Now you've gotten yourself killed because of it. Mikage... Ooh, Koga's actually lived to hit. Error? Oh, Kogas is actually hard bulking this. Although she's gonna die here. Nope, not she. Fire does deal a lot of damage, but unfortunately she doesn't deal like enough damage. There's the terror. I guess we can see what type of damage we're looking at with Arcee. Double attack. Okay. Good damage, just not good enough. Do you deal any real damage? That's good damage. But you. You. Nope. I'm not gonna win this fight, but I am gonna experiment. Wait, Chen deals the boss, right? Actually, I mean, she still does deal. Just kill me. What type of attack damage is it? Cold? It has, yeah, it's definitely cold. That's why Komachi and... What if... I don't have a big cold resist. Can I make a big cold resist? Well, I know I can. Do I have the materials for it? Do. Let's take all of my Eternal Ice, but... I do something like... I don't want to lead with this and just pray he attacks Momiji first. Swap Wriggle out after the poison for Komachi. Pray he never attacks that last spot. Buff with Reimu and then with a slow damage game plan. If these people... Yeah. Not like... I just try this. I just need to turn 1, he attacks Momiji. Kind of my game. Then just attack. Let's waste too much. Go for the buffs. Get the poison. Did not get poisoned. That is fortunate. There we go. Now you got poison. Down. You're gonna die, she died. Because Minuriko is one of my best damage dealers fight, to be honest. Open for one of the debuffs. Back down? That's why. Light speed down, that's good. Chance for paralysis. What's this damage deal? Actually more than Dark Side. Stall for one more turn before I need Mino back out here. We'll try to reset. Unfortunately, Kaguya getting sniped there is kind of just game losing, but is that the poison? Nope. Fortunate. And Mino's dead. Well, that's gonna seal that. Nice dodge. The mine down, that's actually solid. I say that, but Rumi's the magic attacker left alive. Is it a speed? That and the heavy? I don't actually necessarily know what heavy does, but speed down is actually... The passive speed and a large def down. There's a terror. Potentially set up for this. I don't think I can win. Probably get close. A paralysis? I don't know how close. By Chen. Be down, but probably a little too that. Did like a paralysis thing. Not quite. Ask for a paralysis. Nice dog. Buff. Beat in the head. I try to rip a large box. Do that def deep. Try better than anything else. Nice high roll. Chen with the finish. Remy can kill on her next turn. This probably just kills with 10, just barely. Unbelievable! How did I clutch that one out? Oh my gosh. Lamprey Serpent's Meat. That was a phenomenal ending to that fight. Oh. Got to our sloppy start, but oh, buddy. We got an item? Magic gems. Sounds great. All that for some. Got some lamprey meat. I can't believe I somehow clutched that one. Kaguya got like. Kaguya's in the third spot and just got nuked down immediately. And I thought, oh, it's probably over after that. How much lamprey meat does Mistia want? I can go try to find out. Best to come upside. Like, if Kaguya gets the defense pierce, which she does usually, then she deals like 2k with her big nuke, which is difficult to get because you only do it a couple times, but that's still 4 to 6k damage. But the poison damage did a lot long term, and Parsi getting that big box at the end, Rumia coming in with the consistent 1k nuke, and Chen for the finishers. That fight kind of showed just give that cold resist to Momiji, and that just barely pushed it over the top. It's really evil. It's a lamprey, dude, right? Yo, Marissa, don't, Reimu, don't make this, don't turn this into some questionable dojins. Yes! Don't question it. Okay, I'm going to be going to bed, but not before I look at Misty. Man, I was hoping to be in bed by now. Now it's already 11 o'clock. Man, I was like, maybe I'll be done. Maybe I'll be done like half hour ago. I assume she's hopefully going to be similar to how she was last game. I hope she's just beyond broken for no reason. Good evasion. Ailment resistances are either good or bad. For the most part, they're pretty good. Just avoid that death. Elemental resistances leave a lot to be desired. Really, Team 9 coming together. Oh, that's true. I gotta get those passives and go all out. She does have her 4 attacks. Let's see if they're... She does have piss poor stat growth, which was also the case. Like she only makes. The only character that's poorer stat growth is Chen. MP, attack, and speed. It's like ill-starred dive, single target. Yep, short delay, bonus accuracy. Accuracy. AoE nature, that's expensive. Targets all enemies, medium chance to inflict poison and paralysis. This attack is wind in this one, but with a bonus accuracy, high damage multiplier, and a silence. Yo, this attack doesn't have a small paralysis for no reason like it did last game. That cures silence of all in the front. Has a chance to cure paralysis and heavy. Any character's ailments are cured also are healed. Weird. Weird that it can only cure some, and sometimes it's random. Kind of seems weird, but it is all allies, so. I'm curious to look at what the damage multiplier in this is. It's also worth noting that most characters have a level up of 5 for their attacks, but she has 7 on 3 of hers. Okay, Team 9, I've seen that before. Diva of Darkness. I mean, okay, it's whatever. More allies. Foes silence, the more my stats change. Concentrate. When she concentrates, all of their allies in the front recover 1 MP. I mean, it's interesting. An attack is fine. It's a good one. It doesn't have that many passive skills. Be interested to see what the numbers here are. Okay, so that bot that that was here earlier, worth noting, did technically follow me. So in the morning, or by the morning tomorrow, I'll be able to see if that bot still has an account or if it's banned. Because it'll either say HB78T in my recent activity feed, or it'll say unknown user. Very nice, to be honest. When I first saw her in last game, I was very underwhelmed, and then I didn't use her on the first couple floors, and then I decided to bring her along, and then I realized that her damage was really solid for her speed. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to use her, but I'm gonna go to bed. I need sleep. I will. I'll be around tomorrow. More Touhou. Dude, I can't believe I got to Miko. I can't believe I did that. Now that I think about it, I've kind of forgotten that over the past 2 hours.